CD Projekt Red has released Cyberpunk 2077 in a broken, unplayable state on base consoles such as the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. If you have a PS5, if you have an Xbox Series X, it is somewhat playable, nowhere near acceptable by any means. You have to have a PC to play this game in the way that they had designed it. PC is the way to play Cyberpunk 2077. Cyber glitch, cyber bug. If you were unfortunate enough to have to buy this on console, you got a broken mess. Mind you, they delayed this thing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. They still released it the way that it is. It's unacceptable, but they got your money. They paid off the developmental and the marketing cost. They're just rolling in the dough, just, doing the angel with stacks of cash. They're doing the dive and all the riches, golds, and cash that you can imagine. They already got your money. There is some things you can do if you happen to have bought this on console. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for checking me out. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, JD. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, watch this video and one more video from beginning to end, because YouTube is like, let's put ads on his channel. Don't give him nothing. Just watch a video or two from beginning to end, and that's going to be just enough to help a brother out. So thank you for watching. Let's talk about Cyberpunk 2077 today. At the recording of this video, Cyberpunk on PC has went down from a 91 to an 89. With a user score of 7.0. On console is far worse. We got 51 Metascore on the Xbox One and a 50 on the PlayStation 4. This is unacceptable, as you know, but they already got your money. Just in case you did buy it on console, you're not happy with it. If you got a digital version, it might be a little bit easier. Rest in peace if you got this from GameStop, Target, or Walmart, because you know how that goes. You buy a brand new game, it's sealed, you open it, put it in, it's unplayable. You try to go back, you try to return it. If it's open, rest in peace. It ain't happening. You go to GameStop, they're gonna give you, if you're lucky, 30 bucks, hashtag deal with it. I can imagine the train wreck that's gonna be. But if you so happen to have purchased it digital, you may have an opportunity to get a refund. So Cyberpunk CD Projekt Red first apologized, and then they said if you're not happy with it, there's something you can do. Dear gamers, first of all, we would like to start by apologizing to you for not showing the game on base last-gen consoles before it premiered, and in consequence, not allowing you to make a more informed decision about your purchase. We should have paid more attention to making it play better on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Second, we will fix bugs and crashes and improve the overall experience. The first round of updates has just been released, and the next one is coming within the next 7 days. Expect more, as we will update frequently whenever new improvements are ready. After the holidays, we'll continue working. We'll release 2 large patches, starting with patch number 1 in January. This will be followed by patch number 2 in February. Together, these should fix the most prominent problems gamers are facing on last-gen consoles. We'll be informing you about the contents of each patch ahead of their release. They won't make the game on last gen look like it's running on a high-end PC or next-gen console, but we will be closer to that experience than it is now. Finally, we would always like everyone who buys our games to be satisfied with their purchase. We would appreciate it if you would give us a chance, but if you are not pleased with the game on your console and don't want to wait for updates, you can opt out to refund your copy. For copies purchased digitally, please use the refund system of PSN or Xbox respectively. For boxed versions, please first try to get a refund at the store where you bought the game. Should this not be possible, please contact us at blahblahblah@cdprojectred.com and we will do our best to help you. Starting from today, you can contact us for a week up to December 21st, 2020. Humbly, all these people who made the game. P.S. PC gamers will also be getting regular updates and fixes improving the game. Oh, well, thank you very much. Let's break this down. The first paragraph essentially says we apologize for falsely advertising this game for the majority of people who are going to purchase the game. Because remember, some of the reasons why they delayed the game in the first place was because they were making this game for 7 different platforms. They're making it for Stadia, ladies and gentlemen. Who the freak is playing it on Stadia? I haven't seen not one person that I follow play this on Stadia. So false advertisement, absolute shame. What they also said is you will receive a first patch in January and then you'll get another big patch in February. They said that if you don't like the game that you're currently playing right now on console, they are more than happy to issue a refund to you. They're going to let third parties handle that. Rest in peace. Have you tried to get a refund on a digital game on PlayStation? If you have, leave your comments down below. Some people have so far haven't had issues trying to get a refund for this game on PlayStation and Xbox, but if you've had trouble, please leave your comments down below. I can guarantee you someone's gonna have an issue. If you're PC, you should be okay. It's not running great. I wouldn't say it's like smooth. I'm having issues myself. Granted, my setup, it's a AMD Ryzen 2700X, 16 gigs of RAM on a 2070 Super, barely maintaining 60 frames per second. Yeah, there are some settings you can turn on and off to make it work a little bit better, but we're still getting some unacceptable glitches in the PC version of the game, which it says, PS, PC gamers will give you updates when we feel like it. They didn't give us any plans. They just said, we'll make sure we focus on console first, and then PC, you'll get the scraps, because it's mostly working on PC. So they're not going to have to worry about the issues that console's dealing with, because on console, it's bad. I don't know if you've seen the footage. I don't have it because I don't have console versions of Cyberpunk, Cyber Glitch, Cyber Bug, Cyber not playing it on console 2077. So what are your thoughts on that? Me personally, I feel kind of bad. Not necessarily Cyberpunked. I feel bad for everyone else who purchased it on console. The game's been in development for over 7 years. The game's been delayed multiple times to address these issues. They have introduced crunch to their development team when they said they weren't going to do it just a year ago. They just changed their bonus program where they were relying on Metacritic for bonuses. That's like 1990s. Who the freak's relying on Metacritic scores to determine whether or not you get a bonus? Because newsflash, it's at 89. You're not getting a bonus. As far as I understood, the standard, and I could be wrong, the standard was if you were maintaining at least a 90 on Metacritic, then you were getting the bonus. That ain't happening. So that's why they just announced they're making changes to that system, because clearly that ain't working. Feel bad for the development team who had to deal with all of that. Shame on upper management who allowed that to happen, making constant excuses as to why the game's been delayed and for it to release like this. Absolute travesty. This will probably go down as the most disappointment of 2020 for consoles. Let's make sure we don't get that twisted. For consoles, that's probably going to be the most disappointing game of 2020. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Be safe and take care.